Hey guys, it's Connie here, and I am back with a rewind plan with me for the 21st through the 27th. So I am using the Scribble Prints Co mystery kit. I believe this is for August, and I'm sorry if my hands are like flailing everywhere because this was originally a talk-through video, but I went on a ramble and like did not really know what I was talking about, and so I just decided to voice it over. This week has been absolutely insane. If you guys don't know, I do live in Houston and Hurricane Harvey has hit us pretty hard. So right now we are just bunkered down in our home and we are, praying for everybody that's out there that has been really devastated with this flooding that we've been getting. And so it's just been really, really sad to kind of watch the news lately. But regardless, I think that Houston has really pulled together, and it's really nice to see, random strangers helping out strangers, and it's just good to be kind of, I don't know, a part of that community in a way. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically putting down the date covers, and I whited out the tops because I'm lowering the date covers so that way I can have more room for deco at the top, because I wanted to use both since the date covers are so simple in this kit. It was more of that like pastel watercolor pattern, so I thought it'd be nice to incorporate the deco with that. And I'm trying to figure out like my full box placements, and because 4 of these were just sequence patterned, it took me a really hard time to figure out like how I wanted the colors to go, and I did not want the sequence full boxes to match any of the headers. So this was like the hardest thing I think I've ever done. I have no idea how people, think this far in advance, because I never plan out my plan with me's, and I guess I should start because it turned out really well in the end. So I ended up putting the blue sequence one at the top, and as you guys can tell, it did lower, since I did lower my date covers, it did lower where my full boxes went. So this is just me thinking out where I should put everything. And I think this took the longest overall in the whole process. Also, when you're doing this trick, I would recommend waiting to put down all of your glitter headers and put down your full boxes first, just because I wasn't sure where the boxes would land. And it did mean that my glitter headers were scattered everywhere, but I thought that was okay. I think it looked okay. Turned out all right. So I did end up using all 4 colors and just scattered them throughout. This kit was super fitting just because it says, it's like mermaid theme and it's beach, and I thought that was kind of like funny, or my own little joke throughout this flood, because if I needed to be a mermaid and swim somewhere, I would have. And it is now like Tuesday of the next week, and I'm just now getting to edit this because it has again been really crazy. So I'm really sorry if my video schedule has been all off. It has been really hard to kind of keep up with that. But on the plus side, I did get a ton of designing done, and so that's exciting. And I did also start a bullet journal, so I'm really excited to film my flip through of that. Right there, I was showing you guys my phone because I actually broke my phone this past week on Friday, the day of the flood, and I now had to switch to the 5C, which is like a super, super old phone. Like, I don't even have Instagram or Snapchat on here, so the struggle, guys. So I started off Monday with a It's Monday sticker from Oncemorewithlove, and then I put down those little flags for working out. I also used that little glam planner girl right there to mark Bachelor in Paradise, because she's like in a pool, and I thought that was just like super fitting, and I thought it was really cute. I also used the Oncemorewithlove munchkin to represent Upper Body Day at the gym, and then I just laid some washi down because I did end up going to bed quite early Monday afternoon. And then on Tuesday, it was my coworker's 1-year anniversary there, so I wanted to mark that, and I used the matching quarter box and the balloons, and I thought it turned out like really cute, and it was a great way to use that space. Then I also did lower body, and I used a Oncemorewithlove squatting munchkin for that. And then I used a appointment label to mark some designing. And throughout the week, I really didn't get too much designing done. I think I like started a bunch of things and then never finished them. So this weekend was nice to kind of just be able to catch up. I was really fortunate to be able to have electricity throughout this entire thing, which was, you know, a blessing. And we never had to turn off our water. And we're not evacuated either. So that was very good. And I never realized like how bad this hurricane was gonna be, but it was really bad, guys. It hit Houston really hard. And then, so basically I just used these Glam Planner girls to mark what I did in the afternoon. I thought the pink one, haired girl, turned out really cute. I actually ended up going to Axelrad with a friend, which is like this really cute beer garden with like hammocks and stuff. And then I watched Bachelor in Paradise again. Then I did payroll in the morning, so I used an icon for that. I ended up filling up my gas tank, which gas has run out in Houston, and I think it's like $8 a gallon right now, which is like insane. So I'm really glad I filled up when I did, and then I did go running this day. And then after that, basically Chad and I went to go stock up on some groceries for the hurricane, which I am so glad we did, because it would have not been good if we went any later, because water was like really low, supplies everywhere. I think I went to Central Market on Thursday, and the only water that they had it was like a pack of 16 for $30, and it was like Hawaiian water. It was insane. So thank goodness Chad and I got all of our supplies on Wednesday. I think we were really like fortunate to be able to like get a head start on that. Then on Thursday, we actually ended up leaving work early, and then I did have to go run some errands. So this is when we went to the dollar store to pick up some candles. I went to Central Market to buy some dry ice, and then I went to Five and Below to buy a portable phone charger. So those all came in handy, other than the phone charger, because I had electricity, but I think that's something that would come in handy later on anyways. Also, during like a storm, when you're like stuck in the house, I never realized like how much I like to munch. It was like intense. I don't know, I just felt like I was constantly like munching on stuff. And I think that like half of me was scared because if our electricity did go out, like everything would melt or go bad. I don't know. Like paranoia and fear. So I was just pointing out that I am drinking coffee from my SPC mug that I received going to SPC. And then I really wanted like a Friday sticker, and I had no idea. I just saw them while I was looking through this. Oh no, this is what I wanted, a payday sticker. And so I used one of my own, and that says "Yay, it's payday," and that will be up in the shop soon. And I just layered it over with a piece of patterned washi. And then going through, I just checking the time. I think I was showing you like it was like the next day, because I actually ended up taking a break. The storm got pretty bad. It actually hit this day, so it was a lot of like prepping for the hurricane and just making sure we have everything, which was like a big pain. So that's why I used that Honey and Buns girl. And then for the rest of the day, I really didn't do much. I stayed at home, and I was a hermit, which I think that's the only thing that anybody could really do. And I binge watched Jane the Virgin, which is probably like one of my new favorite shows. It was like so much fun. So that was one thing that I did. And I also started a bullet journal, which I mentioned before. And other than that, that's pretty much it. I didn't really do much the rest of the week. It was a lot of just sleeping in, phone calls. I am working from home, so it is just a lot of like handling all of that. And other than that, guys, I think I'm going to end this voiceover and add some music so you guys can watch the rest of this clip. Bye!